Hello again and welcome to another episode of Schnozzcast. Your hosts tonight, Bob and Corey and Nick and Todd. Let's start in Seattle. Todd, Mr. Dillon.
Yes, sir.
Adored by millions. How are you?
Millions and millions. I am fantastic, Bob. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Mr. Bader, how are you? Adored by hundreds of thousands.
At least tens. I am mighty.
Excellent. Corey Selesky, adored by dozens.
I'm noticing a pattern with this
And
intro.
looked up to by none.
I haven't gotten to me yet. If it makes you feel any better.
And how it's trending downward.
I put myself
mean-
last, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, so much better, buddy. Thank
Okay.
you. You are a hero, to say the least.
Yeah, that's what they tell me.
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic now after being brought down from millions to thousands to a handful.
Dozens.
Yeah.
Dozens is real stuff, man.
Yeah, those are real numbers, not made up numbers like the other two guys.
And you might even want to say a baker's dozen.
Exactly.
If I'm lucky.
All right, if you are new to the podcast,
Hold the fucking phone. Hang on.
Sorry, what?
You just went around and did all that, and then
Yeah.
when you got to me, I was like, oh, a fucking couple dozen. You're like, well, hang on, buddy. I haven't gotten to myself
Yeah,
yet.
my number is so low, it's not even worth mentioning.
And then you don't even fucking bring it up. What is?
No, well, it's depressing.
What was that?
Yours was dozens. Mine is less than that.
I at least wanted to hear it from my own. So let's try this
I'm a
again.
fan, Bob.
Bob,
Show me.
how are you?
I'm doing all right. Hey, if you're new to the podcast,
Motherfuckers.
Adored by fives and tens.
thank you for joining.
Adored by no one now.
You can catch old episodes out on the social medias.
Don't forget the streaming platforms
It's the
first.
interwebs. It's the interwebs.
Out of the interwebs on YouTube Music and Apple Podcast
If you have direct
And
access to the
Spotify.
dark web,
and Pandora and anywhere else you get a podcast. You can also follow us out on the social medias
There we go.
on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Schnozzcast. You can also follow us on the emails at schnozzcast@gmail.com. Or you could do that thing where you pick up your phone and you do one of the things that kids do now called texting
Send an SMS text message.
to 618-SHOCKER.
the shocker line.
Shocker.
Hey, everybody, the shocker line is always open for your calls, questions, and queries about hot dogs.
And now Harry Carey's estate is going to be suing us.
Do you know how awesome that would be? If we got sued?
That would be pretty sweet.
Yes, it would be.
Okay, I don't think being sued by anyone would be amazing or
Like,
awesome.
well, all we have to offer is this studio. So sorry, Nick, you don't have a house anymore.
Oh, that's nice.
But look, for four assholes who are really just sort of trying to make it big and trying
Three
to
assholes.
Sorry.
What's my role?
Yeah.
If you don't
You're
know,
right. Nick's kind of
it's
a good
probably
guy.
you.
The other three of us are assholes trying to get famous and trying to figure out how we can tweak this podcast to get anyone to listen. The fact that someone's estate would sue us is amazing. I wouldn't even be mad that we couldn't do the podcast anymore. I'd be like, fellas, I think we've made it. I think we've arrived.
This is our peak.
Yeah.
We're going to have to pay shit tons of money.
My one boss that I don't actually talk about a lot was saying, he's like,
But now I'm going to.
he's like, yeah, fuck this shit, man. Got to go for a second colonoscopy in 2 weeks. He's like, they removed some polyps, so they got to figure out something else.
First
He's like,
one didn't take.
So
we're like,
is he just like getting fingers stuck up his butt?
and so we're like, no, colonoscopy.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
not a prostate.
yeah, not a
exam.
prostate exam. And so he's like, yep. So if you guys have any questions,
Wait, does this doctor get to the colon in some other way? Like through his dick?
no, but they don't use a finger to look inside your ass. They
Well-
use like a scope, I would assume.
Well,
they
you
really
wouldn't know
cared.
you're asleep.
Yeah. So he
I would
goes,
be awake.
so if anyone needs me this week, I'm probably going to be face down and ass up. And I was like, yeah, but how's the colonoscopy going to go?
And that's when Nick was fired.
It was well received.
Thank you for regaling us of the joke that you told.
That got you fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how I lost my job.
Todd, have you ever fired someone for making inappropriate comments about your colonoscopy?
I have not terminated anyone for that exact reason. No.
What's the craziest thing you've terminated someone for?
And their name.
You don't need to say their social, just their name.
Well, actually, I can't. I
Don't worry,
tried-
no one's listening.
No, exactly. I tried to make it happen, but I did have an engineer actually curse at a customer while we were on a status call, and I think that might be the craziest reason. And I worked very hard to get that person terminated, and she was a woman. And then the weirder thing was, I had all my ducks in a row. We were gonna make it happen because it was clearly you just can't do that. But she rolled into the office in her best Jessica Rabbit outfit.
Oh,
And exactly, my boss got hypnotized, and needless to say, I'm like, she did not get let go, even though she deserved it.
Did she give a rendition of "Happy Birthday, Mr. President"?
Oh, it was pretty close, dude. She had like on these heels higher than I've ever seen before. This tight blacks. I can see it. Like I'm like, no way. And then I'm like, nobody's falling for this. Nobody's falling for this. And then my boss is like, hey man,
did you walk by her chair in the conference room before the meeting started and just go, well played?
Did she
I
take
didn't say it, but I definitely thought it, Bob. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, nice move. I go, but it's not gonna work. And then my boss is like, hey man, we got to give this. We got to think this through. I'm like, you fucker.
Did she take a big cartoon hammer out of her purse and bonk you over the head with it?
Dude, she wore the push up bra, this white shirt with the buttons on. Dude, it was out of a movie.
Did you hear an old car horn?
But it worked.
Did you hear an old car horn and see your boss's eyes fly out of his head?
Pretty much. It was there.
Todd, keep telling me what she was.
Ever I've cursed at my boss.
Keep telling me what she was wearing. I'm getting a semi over here.
I thought sure as hell you're going to be like, this one time this person put a Shrek cutout in my office and I got him fired.
No, I'm not a vengeful guy. I just make that person work every weekend.
With the Shrek cutout right there,
Exactly,
staring at
right
him in their
next to
office.
it.
That is not true. Todd never made me work on the weekends. I'm not saying I was responsible for the Shrek cutout, but I'm just saying I didn't have to work on the weekends.
All right.
I don't know who was.
We'll hash this out with a 45-minute phone call after the podcast.
Exactly.
No.
We'll take care of that.
Look, sometimes you got to catch up with friends. That's all I'm saying.
All right, moving on.
All right, speaking of friends, let's move over to Todd Dillon and 90 Second Sports.
Yes,
and we see him heading in that direction. The 20. He's going for 40. And it's 90 Second Sports.
All right, we going with the digital timer?
Yeah.
We sure will.
Do we still have no physical one? Or one that
It'd be nice if we could
doesn't
afford
quite
an
count to 90?
hourglass. Oh, is that an hourglass?
Yeah, it's the hourglass that doesn't quite count to 90.
Yeah.
Damn
but
it.
You just do it one and a half times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll stick with the digital one because it's going to be Todd full screen. So,
All right.
Todd, you're up full screen, buddy, and here's your timer.
Perfect. Thank you. Is it? I don't see the timer yet. Can I get?
You're at 125, so go ahead.
Oh, okay. You know, I always get screwed out of my time every single time we do 90 Second Sports. But today, that is not going to happen because today I am talking about kind of a Cinderella story, sports story that warms the heart, warms the cockles, makes you feel good about just sport competition. And again, just rising from the bottom to the top. Now you're here. So today, well, before I go there, Bob, are you familiar with Wrexham's football team?
He is. He's not currently sitting down at the microphone.
Yeah.
Well,
I approve of this message.
okay. Anyway, Wrexham in the UK has a football team. That football team has been around for a long, long time, and they've not been very good for a long, long time. So think like the Detroit Lions. Not been very good. Literally not less than 15 years ago, they had to get donations from everybody in the town to collect 10,000 euros to actually save the club. That saved the club, but they still were, for lack of a better term, they still sucked. But then Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, the guy from
Yep.
I didn't even say they're getting promoted to the next league, dude.
That's your 90 seconds for
What do you say about that, Bob? What do you say about that?
Oh,
This is
that's
bullshit.
pretty halfway.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep. It looks like an exactly equal number of grains.
This is
between the two
crap.
halves.
Todd, you said you were going to make it through, buddy. I was really hoping that you were.
If
I
anything,
couldn't see the clock.
Yeah, it was up there.
Just so you know, Todd, I'm rooting for you every single time we do this.
It feels like I'm getting screwed.
I'm rooting for you like probably 3 of the 10 times.
Hey, Bob, did you know that Rob McElhenney, whatever? his
No,
name is,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The 90 Second Sports is over.
I'm not talking about sports anymore. He was in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and you know what his name was? His character name?
No.
Ronald McDonald.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You've never seen It's Always
That's what they
Sunny?
called him,
I've
Mac.
never seen it.
And
You've never
Todd,
seen It's Always Sunny?
Never have.
Todd, you
Oh
just
my
recently
God.
discovered it?
I did. I knew his name was Mac, and I looked at because I'm like, I remember Charlie, and I'm like, and Sweet D, but I'm like, I'm like Mac, yeah, and I'm like Ronald McDonald.
Dude, I watched that entire series in like a matter of a week.
Oh, it's a great series.
It's amazing.
No,
Indeed.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it either?
It will
God
be
damn
assigned
it.
to you.
Look,
Both
fellas,
of you.
if you're taking notes and you want to assign us something to watch.
That's
There you
gonna
go.
be a must.
All right.
I've always wanted to watch it, just never have. All right.
Yeah,
Todd, you got a shot?
I do.
Todd, do a shot?
Yes, sir.
No, that's not what. Todd, have you not seen Letterkenny?
Oh, I forgot.
I was waiting for him to.
I'm like,
He's trying right now to think.
I am.
how
I'm
do
like,
they
I'm
say it in
trying
the
to-
show. He's like, I can't.
I have.
Go home, Daryl.
Now that we dare
Got
you.
a shot.
Derry.
All right, I'm ready.
Damn it.
I changed my tattoo answer from episodes past to put that exact phrase on your body somewhere. I'll do a shot.
Sounds good. I'll do a shot.
Do a shot? Let's do a fucking shot.
Cheers, everybody.
Salute.
Oh,
Southern
Todd.
Comfort is not very good.
no, it never has.
He's
been.
not doing Southern Comfort.
I am.
He's making the Southern
I
Comfort
am.
noises.
No, you're not.
I'm drinking Southern Comfort.
Those noises are commensurate with someone who has just put something disgusting. in their mouth.
Show it to Corey on the screen.
I did.
Corey, is he really?
Yeah.
Sad to say.
Hang on. I messed up there.
It went totally dark. No, you screwed me.
There we go. There we go.
There you
Is
go.
he really, Corey?
Yeah. It's disgusting.
God.
But this is why I'm almost done.
There's about that much left in the bottle.
Is Mary making you drink this? Like, get rid of that, Todd.
She's like, there's too many bottles on the bar. You need to get rid of some stuff.
Right.
later."
And you're like, can I just throw it away? And she's like, nope, you better drink
Exactly.
that fucking thing.
Did you say to Mary, what should be on a bar? Well, there's usually lots and lots of bottles of liquor. Okay.
Yeah, but
What's the problem?
I'm a bit oversubscribed, Nick. I actually I'm a little bit of I like my spirits, and so recently I've acquired
does
a couple
Gina.
of interesting bottles, and they're taking up way more space than we have in our bar area.
I know, but
So-
they'd be like saying, look at all these cars at this dealership. Let's get these out of here. We want an empty lot. No, that's
Yeah,
what it's
if
for.
one of those cars was like a Ford Fiesta,
yeah, then you
what
get
they're
rid of
probably
it.
like,
That-
"Hey,
exactly.
how could we pawn this off on somebody?
Exactly. This is the Yugo
But
of
he
spirits.
specifically bought this spirit because it fucking makes us sick. This is not from
I'm sure
'97
once
that
upon
he's
a-
now drinking.
I'm sure that bottle of SoCo is left over from 35 years ago when Todd was in college.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's old. It's old.
Is it really?
You can tell by the label. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
not.
the
It's an
new
old
bottle.
dusty bottle.
It's not a new bottle of
It
SoCo.
is
That's
not.
disgusting.
Exactly. It's old.
That
It is disgusting.
It doesn't spoil. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't care. It's already the worst thing that you could put fucking down your throat. Okay.
Oh no. Wait till she makes me bring the grappa up here.
I just love how she's like, I'm so tired of seeing things from college around her house. The thing that she's focused on is making you drink 35-year-old SoCo.
I don't think she had anything
she's
to do with it.
actually. So Bob, as you know, in college, every beer that I've ever had, I saved one of every bottle, and I saved most of them full. I still have that collection to this day, and every time Mary like walks by a box with some of that shit in there, she's like, "This all needs to go now," and I have to move it somewhere else, even though I have no place to display it.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you'd want to display any of that shit. Although, do you have like Mickey's Big Mouth?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do you have Falstaff?
I do.
With the case?
Not with the case.
With the caps that have the puzzles on the inside?
Yeah.
What are you old fucks talking about?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Old booze before there was
beers.
good booze.
Before you were born.
I don't doubt that whatsoever.
No, you were born in. Quick, do some age math. What year were you born in?
87. I know what fucking year I was born in.
Hey Bob, remember
I don't have to do math.
Coors Extra Gold?
So
I was not a big Coors guy, but I remember seeing it.
For you old timers, what was I know there was like one equivalent. I mean, like now it blows me away because not only was I part of like the
chorus line,
the analog to digital revolution of being able to experience that, but I was also able to experience something very similar with alcohol, which was going from a lot of things that were plain to we have so many options now that you guys did not have back in the day. And what was that like? Cover the pop off top with paper, like pink in color wine coolers. What were those?
Boone's Farm?
No. Like they were in like the small, like clear bottles.
Yeah, Bartles and James.
Is that what it
Bartles
was?
and James. It was a wine cooler.
One of them, yes.
Yeah,
the wine coolers.
Seagram's had wine
Yeah,
coolers as well.
because I feel like that was the only.
Dude, Bruce Willis did Seagram's wine cooler commercials.
I mean, I feel like
he was the biggest movie star
back in like
the world.
The 80s and stuff. Like the only option outside of like a beer that most people had were like a wine cooler, right?
Zima.
And then Zima came out.
Yeah, I know Zima.
But I never had a single one of those. I knew girls who would let me try it. Like, try this. And
what did it taste like?
It tastes like dog shit.
Did it?
I didn't want any of it. I'm like, the beer is what I want.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard seltzers that now. I mean, all the seltzers and hard lemonades and all other trash, the same shit, different package, man.
I mean, I disrespectfully disagree. So I don't like, the dry, no sweetener seltzers like that. I could take or leave.
But White Claw is one of the biggest brands. That's you, but White Claw sells like nobody's business. It tastes like shit to me.
No, yeah, because it has no sweeteners, right? It's so dry. But there are so many different options now, like those cut waters. For 4 cut waters, it's $16.99. And granted, they're fucking $11.99%, 11 to 12% per can. But they're amazing. They're ready to serve margaritas. They've won all kinds of awards and shit like that. But one thing that I got tonight that I'm not drinking right now that I'm probably going to switch to is I kept looking. I'm a tequila person. I like vodka, but I always get the worst hangovers from vodka. And tequila, I get zero hangovers from tequila. I like the flavor of tequila. And so I started looking for like tequila seltzers, and you really can't find them. And then just a couple weeks ago, I started seeing on the shelves, High Noon now has tequila seltzers, tequila-based seltzers. And I tasted them, and they're like basically a very watered down margarita, but they're still like 4.5%. And they're actually pretty fucking good.
I'm sorry, but that does seem ass backwards that tequila doesn't give you.
It's based on your body and how you metabolize that.
No, I get that, but it's just for most people that you talk to, normally tequila is like
fucks them up.
Oh man, because even smelling tequila, I'm like, ooh.
Well, there's another way. And there's another side to that, though. I think you're spot on. The science of different people metabolizing different alcohols differently, but different tequilas. I mean, I remember like Cuervo 1800 was supposedly good tequila. That was top shelf.
Please.
And that's trash, right? That's
Yeah.
and even most of the brands. I mean, ultimately, even you buy the añejos, they don't necessarily hold the mark. I mean, if you're a true tequila aficionado, and I am not, but I do have a couple of tequilas that are absolutely magnificent, top shelf, that are better than any
Give me
vodka
some
I
brand
have on my
names,
bar.
Todd.
I have a Don Julio 1920 is really high end. San Mateus, one of my guys from Mexico tipped me to it. I've not found it anywhere in the U.S. It is amazing tequila. And Herradura, actually, the Reposado for Herradura is one of the best tequilas you can get. I think it's better than what's Cabo Wabo and Patrons and Yejos, or even Platinum and Yejos. The Reposado of Herradura is better than all of those.
I like Casamigo.
Okay.
Have you? Okay.
No. There's
Well,
it's like wine.
everybody
There's
likes
a
what they
ton of-
like.
Yeah,
So.
very
Yeah,
dismissive.
absolutely.
Have you tried mezcals yet?
I have a couple of mezcals. I've not found a mezcal that I think is like sip worthy, and I don't mix it because I've got a couple of really good ones, but I haven't found a taste for it yet.
Okay.
Todd, have you had the chance to try Dwayne Johnson's tequila?
Terramana.
Yeah.
I've not.
From what
I'd be interested to hear what
I want to try that. Well,
tequila
George
drinker
Clooney's
thinks.
got a tequila out now.
That's the Casamigos
Okay, yeah.
that Nick that you just missed when Nick mentioned it.
Yep. So I got to try that one.
that he said, yeah.
So that's good news.
I said
You
okay,
just missed
but
it.
that's right,
ultimately
okay.
people got their. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Casamigos.
Didn't he sell that brand?
He did for like $1 billion.
I was going to say a shit ton of money.
Patron is okay. I've done the Patron Grand Platinum 4 or 5 times. $250 for the 5th. It's like, I don't know. It's
I'm gonna take 4 of those. That's
no,
all.
I've had about 5/5 of it, and it's
I just couldn't.
what?
I just couldn't imagine spending that much money on a bottle of tequila for any reason.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, good then.
Yeah.
But
No, but I've gone through about 5, and it's if it was a blind taste test, I couldn't tell you that it was different than regular Patron. It just comes in a crystal fancy bottle, and all this fucking pizzazz, and it's just
the Patron high ends and the Cabo Wabo high ends taste about the same to me. I'm with you.
yeah, and then I think there's only one outside of that I haven't tasted was which because I'm a Blanco tequila kind of guy, but there's like a Patron, like a $500 bottle that's gold, and I'm like, I'm not interested.
it's just so much money for a
I
bottle.
know,
Do
it's ridiculous.
the Herradura Reposado. Let me know what you think, and if you don't like it, I'll buy it from you. And the price point's solid. I think it's like $60.
Can you do me a favor and text it to me?
I will.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Can you also Venmo him the money to buy it?
I can do that too.
Yeah,
right.
that'd be great.
I mean, since we're covering all the bases.
Sure.
Actually, Todd, I love it. Thank you for the bottle of tequila.
It's really good. It's really good.
All right, Todd, do you want to keep your honeyed words rolling, and we'll go to airing of grievances?
Yes.
The Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're gonna
You
hear
know what this
about
song needs is a little rapping.
as I rain blows
It
upon
does.
us,
No.
realize there had
I
to
got
be
a
another
beef. Nah, more like a problem.
destroyed. And at the Festivus dinner, you gather your family around and tell them
Is that
all
it?
the ways
No.
you have disappointed.
I didn't even get. It's not even the right lyrics. I'm not gonna get this to you guys till it's ready. It's still cooking.
4 years from now.
It's still cooking. You don't rush. You don't rush fine wines.
This song is literally like 7 minutes long.
That's crazy.
All right.
It's good, but it feels good. It feels right. It feels right. It's gonna be good.
in your complicated shoes.
All right. Now it feels right.
All right, Todd. What's
sir.
stuck in your craw these days?
What's stuck in my craw is and this is really gonna stick it to Nick.
Oh,
My beef
In
this week.
Mixcloud?
Yeah.
My beef this week is they're calling professional bowling a sport these days, and they're putting it on ESPN. And when I was in Boston this past week, I've flipped through the channels and was watching some professional bowling on ESPN, and I saw a dude win a $100,000 tournament bowling a score that Todd Dillon's bowled many a time. Literally, these motherfuckers bowl like dog shit. There's a dude who is the third seeded guy who bowled like a 193. He had more opens than the law should allow. What the hell is up with calling bowling is a beer sport? And if people are going to get paid to get to bowl, they should be drinking. And then if they have shitty scores, then I can get with that. But you can't have sober motherfuckers. Dude, I watched this tournament from beginning to end, and I saw a dude go all Tiger Woods. While on his approach, somebody dropped something in the bowling alley, and dude stopped his approach and gave a stink eye to the whole crowd.
As
And
he
I wanted
should.
What the fuck, dude?
He needs fucking concentration, Todd.
Dude, when I bowled, we were playing poker. People were freaking calling you your names on your approach. People threw shit at you. And we still bowled higher than these dickheads did for the thing, for this tournament. And I realized something else that really infuriated me. This is the second level of my frustration, grievance.
A multi-level grievance?
Yes, this is layer 2 grievance.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, you are in for a treat tonight.
Apparently,
Did
Todd
you
thinks
did you guys know that there are professional bowling motherfuckers who bowl with 2 hands? 2
What?
hands.
I have seen it. I have seen it.
2-handed bowling professionals, like grown ass men.
I thought there was a rule against that.
No.
Really?
No. They're letting motherfuckers roll up there with 2. Dude, I saw a dude bowling a ball with no holes in it. 2-handed bowling, bitch. 2-handed bowling.
I think
have
there's
to
a
say-
joke there for a bowling ball with no holes, but
I also feel like we need to have Greg Gumtow on an episode coming up here.
we
Yeah.
will shut him up.
and it's we
Because here's the thing.
this podcast would go another half hour just on bowling alone.
yeah, but I feel like this is
I
like
love beer sports, and bowling is that. Bowling is a beer sport, and literally I watched this thing and I'm like, man, and then they pan through the crowd, and you'd think I'm like, okay, they're in a bowling alley, everyone's gonna have a PBR or Coors or Busch Light, whatever, they're gonna have that in their hands, right? No. There's like one lady, and she must have been the person who dropped her beer because there was nobody drinking. There's a bunch of people sitting in a bowling alley at night, like during like prime drinking hours, watching dudes suck ass bowling scores that I, Todd Dillon, have bowled many, many times, way better. And they got paid for this shit. My grievance is, don't call this motherfucking a sport when people ain't doing anything athletic and they're sucking at it. That is my grievance.
First of all, I gotta feel like the takeaway from this should be that you should start 2-handed bowling because
Never.
don't let the sport pass you by. It's evolving, Todd.
It's not.
And
Oh yeah, by
secondly-
the way, actually no, I take that back. The Australian dude who actually paused, I think he bowled only one-handed bowler on his way to the top to the championship, and then he choked like frickin' a dude frickin' trying to get a frickin' I don't even know the analogy
a
to
dude
make.
who's choking.
Yeah, a dude who's choking. He
guy
choked
who
like
just
nobody's
ate,
business, and I'm like, you know what? You
an
know what
entire
got you,
chicken
bro?
breast?
The fact that he was not drinking beers all the way through. I bowled my best series after beer number 8. That is when muscle memory kicks in and don't give a fuckness takes over, and you start getting your groove, and you figure out the lanes, and you work those lanes. These dumbasses not drinking beers, dudes taking notes in a notebook and still losing. I was embarrassed for this. I was embarrassed for the beer sport. Embarrassed for these dudes, and this has got to stop. It's got to stop.
I also secondly want to say how much porno did Todd go through until he's like, well, I guess the only thing I got left is watching a full bowling match in my hotel room in Boston.
Dude, I like competition, and so
There's competition in porn.
mm-hmm.
Is there?
Todd,
There is.
come on.
I've not watched enough porn. Clearly,
You've never seen Who Can Jizz First? Come on, buddy.
didn't know there was
I
a
believe that isn't there
The blowjob challenge
called the Jizz Olympics?
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Not on my list.
You have not dug deep enough, sir.
I mean, or maybe
Yeah, this is Boston.
maybe it was on my list when I was at the Red Roof Inn back in the day. During my
Maybe.
fried chicken and porn.
I was gonna say you take that chicken grease, you lube yourself up.
too preoccupied with who ate my chicken.
Give yourself
to
a good
really
time.
enjoy the savory porn.
What I
Available at the Red
just,
Roof Inn.
want to say is how Todd is dressing a wolf up in sheep's clothing with this, as if nobody knows that he wanted to talk more about sports, and he's like, I'll just put it as my grievance. Nick's gonna be like, hey, sure, giant wooden horse, yeah, I'll sign for this. This sounds great. Why not?
It's a legit beef.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny too is Callie actually texted me today. My sister texted me today and asked if Danielle and I wanted to go bowling with her and her husband tomorrow.
Okay.
So Todd, given that 193, I'm gonna have to send you guys my score to see if I can come close to that. And I'm feeling like I might not.
Yeah, you're gonna take a picture of the. Is there gonna be like a scoreboard up at the top over the lane?
Just like any bowling alley, Bob. Yeah.
yeah. Take a picture and send it over. to
And
everybody.
again, it's bowling. If you haven't bowled in the last 6 months, I don't expect you to go in there and bowl the 193. I expect you to roll in like everybody else and bowl the 117 and freaking have a bunch of open frames. But when I see
Let's not shoot too high, Todd.
when I see professionals, dudes have got sponsors. They got their name on the back of their shirts. They're amazing freaking Big Lebowski shirts. They suck
This is
ass.
getting personal now.
I mean, you never saw him bowl in the movie, so I don't know if he's a good bowler or not.
Exactly. Oh my goodness. That is my grievance. It's like don't put this on ESPN anymore or any other sports station, because until they make it official, one-handed bowling only, and don't suck, then they got to get going. And by the way, I get somebody out there is going to say, "Oh, but they're under pressure, Todd. When it's your local bowling center, you're not under pressure like there." I bowled in tournaments. In fact, I bowled in a tournament once. The first ball after practicing, I was freaking found my groove. The first ball I threw a freaking hook and it hooked it in the butter. I'd won on my very first frame, but I bowled a 270 with a 1 on my first ball, and I'm not a pro. And I had 4 beers in me before the end of the first game.
So Todd, but poker on ESPN is okay.
Yes.
And cornhole on ESPN is okay.
I wouldn't say it's okay yet because, again, cornhole, that's a whole 15, 90 second sports segments.
That we haven't covered yet? All right.
I'm coming back to cornhole. I'm doing my analysis of the league.
You heard it here, folks.
How is poker okay then?
Are you equating poker and cornhole? This has got to be driving Nick nuts. We're talking about multiple sports, comparisons.
Poker's not a sport. Sorry.
Poker's absolutely a sport, brother.
Okay.
It's on ESPN.
Sport
All right.
Sport of the mind.
Yeah, we're not even going to have that
Sport of the
conversation.
mind.
We're not going to have that conversation. Moving on.
I shut down a while ago. So.
I noticed.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought bowling would be right up your alley.
Corey?
That's really funny.
Good job, Todd. Good job.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right.
So this first one is brought to us
All
by
right.
our own Bobbert.
Actually, it's from Jack.
From Jack, yes. So I can only assume this is the farting in the stairwell.
It is every day. It's a new video. Dude rolls into work and then apparently he ate cabbage for breakfast. Rolls into the stairwell and which apparently has some great acoustics, and records this video every day for TikTok.
All right, here we go.
I don't hear any sound.
There should be sound. God.
Which would really be the point behind a daily stairwell farts TikTok would be the sound.
You would think, yeah.
because the video isn't giving us
You
much.
guys are yammering, so maybe I can't. Maybe it's a very low, like Delta. Maybe he's starting.
because you sent me.
That was great. Well done, Jack. Thank you. All right, on to the next one, Corey.
Hang
So
on.
he finally found the volume.
What are you wearing?
My new shirt. I'm a ray of fucking sunshine.
Just say
Oh,
that
now
you're
there's so
being
many different ones
mom
playing.
dad.
God damn it!
What the
Hold
fuck
on.
is
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, stop.
Okay, because
Whoa.
there was too many.
We're
playing
going
at
back
once.
up the stairs. I'm getting nauseous.
There's still no sound.
I'll do it.
All right. That was hilarious. Next one, please. All right. Thank you, Jack, for
All right,
that.
we'll get there. eventually.
All right, here we go. No, I'm not buying it. That's not.
Yeah, he's blowing
Yeah.
into his hands.
Yeah, not even fucking possible. Sorry, Jack. This is bullshit.
This isn't even the longest one. I said the same thing. There was one that I swear to God went like 45 seconds. I'm like, it is physically impossible for someone to
Yeah.
fart that long. It just is. Unless you're about to die. And the tapeworm in your stomach is also dying at the same time.
Yeah, sorry, Jack. That's not real by any means.
I didn't buy that one.
Now,
That was a little squeaker.
I appreciate the sentiment and the creativity
Exactly.
with a daily feed in TikTok for farting in the stairwell.
This is the drunk guy. Is this the drunk guy that always yells at his mom?
Yeah, so I got a couple different Ring videos for you guys today, but this guy, he always shows up at his mom's house drunk, and one way or another ruins something from that day or a party they're having. So here you go.
Colt, what are you wearing?
My new shirt. I'm a ray of fucking sunshine.
Should say that you're a pain in your mom's ass.
You make my eggs.
Yes, come in.
Did you cut up my toast?
No, you're 31.
Mom, you know I won't eat it unless it's hot and perfect triangle. Dude, how are you the last one to show up to your own party? That is messed up. What party? Your birthday party. What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
What?
It's a surprise party.
Surprise party?
Are you drunk?
Of course I am. It's a party.
You guys can come out. Derek messed this up. Seriously.
I was wondering where all the cars were.
How stupid can you be? Oh my God, what are you doing?
What?
Well, here's the yard.
This cannot be
I
real.
bought this truck. Everybody that owns a truck parks obnoxiously. You know that.
Park in the driveway. What are you doing here?
I was seeing if you'd have a morning beer with me.
Morning beer. I was busy. I worked.
Work is that you were a stripper.
I only did that for a month. Grandma was a stripper? Oh,
Yeah, how do you know what a stripper
why'd
is?
you say that?
Whatever.
That
F
that
minus.
is- that cannot be real.
Yeah, I've seen it before. It's F minus. Scripted.
You're scripted, Todd.
I know.
So, okay, let's see if you like this next Ring video TikTok then. This guy, he's on the internet a lot. I do not have the tag for it, but they're pretty funny.
Is his name Kyle?
Dude, you gotta stop texting me off your watch. I never know what you're saying. You texted me and said, bring some queer. I'm assuming you meant beer, but just in case, I brought Jalen.
Dude, I'm not gay.
What? Yes, you are.
No, you guys always joke around about this. I'm literally not gay.
No, well, then I don't need you.
I rode with you. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, my God. Will you answer the
This is
door?
ridiculous.
I got Jalen back over here. He texted me, said he's finally coming out tonight.
Dude, for the 100th time, I'm not gay.
Then why would you text me and say you're finally coming out?
Because we're going out tonight. We're going to the bar and getting drinks.
Oh, my God, dude, are you sure you're not gay?
Dude, yes.
Apparently he's still straight. So if you want to come out with us,
I'm
come
leaving.
on.
I'm leaving.
Dude, I'm kidding. That wasn't even a good voice.
Is that the same guy as the last video?
No, I did not believe so.
Todd, your grade?
F.
I don't care anymore about your grades, Todd. All right, and the final one I got for you guys to
Knock it out of the park, Corey.
Yep, this is the one that's going to turn it all around.
At least it's consistent.
I mean, we happen to like seeing people get hurt.
Yes. This is also highly unlikely to be scripted, so it's a great closer.
I mean, if this was scripted, it was quite impressive. So here you go.
What was that?
It was like a barrel or something.
Play that again.
Play it again. Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, it came off the car?
Smoke that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that part might be altered.
You can see it the entire way.
Is that a tire?
It's not a
No,
tire.
it's like a door or something.
I mean, what would stay on fire other than a tire that's flying?
It wasn't
through
on
the air?
fire.
It's not on fire. It's just
It looks like a red door.
I'm not sure what it is.
We got to pause it.
All right, let's see if we can
The
go.
car's not red
No, but it blew out of the car.
It's a barrel.
with a big hole
barrel?
in it.
What would a barrel be doing in the car that exploded?
Why is a barrel in the air?
Maybe they're gonna have a pig roast.
Tell me that's not a barrel.
I don't know. It's just a cylindrical
That looks like
object.
an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. It doesn't look like a barrel.
It
What
looks
is
like
that?
a gas can.
It looks like a submersible vehicle
It does.
for Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. A gas can would probably be a good guess there.
That's a big ass gas can.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I would believe this is real way more than the other ones that you showed.
Yeah, but I don't.
I just don't know what that
But
is.
I don't know why I would. I don't know why I would laugh at it though.
Well, because people getting hurt is funny.
I mean, I don't know about her. This guy's probably dead. If that thing was metal and it flew like
He's
that,
not doing well.
I researched it. He's fine.
I'm sure you did not.
I didn't. But anyways, that's TikToks for the week.
All right, and with that, Todd, you ready to call it an episode?
Dude, I could go for another 2 hours.
I know you could, but we were not going to. So with that, that's the end of the episode. On behalf of Corey and Nick and Todd, this is Bob saying we'll see you next week.